Well, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be doing a garden update from last week. And the reason we're going to be doing this is because it's been so hot this week. The whole northeast and northern part of the country is in this really oppressive heat wave. And everything has exploded with growth. So I'm going to take you through to show you, just from a week ago when I updated my last video, of how big everything got. So I relocated from this section over here. I relocated the peppers and I moved them down here in this row where they would get full sun. They've doubled in growth. Easily in a week, they've doubled. Down here, these peppers don't get the sunlight. They only get about 6 hours, but they're already looking healthier. Some of them are setting flowers on. These are the acorn squash. This one's a little slow grower, but you can see down there, I think you can see that. There's a couple acorns right there. There's another acorn right there, and another right there. These are all brand new. They are just going like mad. This thing has completely exploded, and it's actually kind of moving into my Brussels sprouts here. These are cauliflower, actually. And actually, you know what? See all these holes? That's the cabbage looper. That's those little white, they're not little, and they flutter around and they lay their eggs on the brassicas like this. But this is doing really well as well. This is a acorn squash too. There's another one there. These are the peppers that I left here, the jalapenos. Hey, look at that. We had no jalapenos a week ago, and now we have jalapenos. This one, we have flowers. No jalapenos yet. These are my Thai. That one died. This is my Thai chili. Thai hot pepper. And that's not doing too good. We move on to the cucumbers, the pickling cucumbers, which I found just started producing about a couple days ago. And with this heat, they are producing like mad. I'll show you. I know there's some on here. Here's some right there. So these are perfect picking size. I have some in the fridge. Oh, Maddie's here. Don't lick the camera. She licks everything. Now, here's another thing I want to show you. This is not a pickling cucumber. Somehow in the flat that I bought, there is, I don't know the name of it, but they produce these skinny, they're thicker than this is a new one, and they'll grow 8 to 10 inches long. They're a nice salad cucumber, but I don't know what they are, what kind of variety, but somehow they got mixed in with the pickling ones. Let's move on over here. You can see that this has finally taken, now this is that other contraption I built where I can come underneath here. It was just an idea I had because I had some scrap wood. If I was able to build this so that they could grow up, maybe the cucumbers would hang down. And that's exactly what's happened. That's a pretty good plan. Here's another one of these. Here's another one of these crazy things. I don't know what variety that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me adjust you here. There we go. So we have some really nice pickling cucumbers to pick. And what we're gonna do with those is we're gonna put them in our crock and we're gonna ferment those. And they come out just wonderful. I like them small like this too. This is the last plant, and I've got some more here. What else here? There's Reagan. There he is up there. Spaghetti squash, everything seems to be, we're getting them setting on, so they're coming. And we're getting, look, and I can see just here, there's one there, there's one there, and there's one in there. So there's 3 just here. Cauliflower is doing pretty good down here. These were really having a hard time. Last week I trenched 10-10-10 on every plant. I trenched 10-10-10, and then I top dressed with some time-release lime, and that seems to be working. What else? Tomatoes. Oh, I only have 4 tomatoes. They're like a hybrid beefsteak. But you can see they love the heat. I mean, I've doubled the amount of tomatoes that I have. They're doing pretty good. Okay, so where the peppers were, over here, I rototilled this really good. And I put in a row of beans. So I have a row of green bush beans here. Then in the middle, think the middle is my Savoy cabbage, or Savoy spinach. So that'll be right there. It's just starting to come up. And I'm gonna have to get in here today and knock down these little weeds. In this bed over here, I have carrots. They have not yet come up yet. Carrots are over here. And then on that last row, I have arugula growing. Oh, and in here as well, I have beets. I have a row of beets in here as well. This is what we're looking at here. Go take a look at the pumpkins. I gotta step back. This is the pumpkin plant. If you look at the video from a week ago, I'll have a link to it. This has just got, I don't know, it's probably 25 to 30% bigger than it was. Not a whole lot of fruits though. I have one here. Here's one pumpkin here, and that is not gonna, I can tell it's soft. That's not gonna, it's an early one. There was one in here that I did hand pollinate, and I can't find it because it's somewhere in here. All these male flowers, there's a load of male flowers and very few female flowers. So the females are just starting to come on, and here you can see the effects of the Japanese beetle. And what I've been doing is I've been actually coming in here and just squishing them with my fingers. It's something that it's hard to get used to because it's not the most pleasant feel, but it is the most effective going in here and just crushing them. When you have a whole lot of them, sorry for the wind, it's the only thing that's keeping us cool today. When you have a lot of them, what I do, if there's like a clump of them, I will use, give me that. I'll have Dawn in some hot water. Someone wants to play. Maddie is all worked up. A little hot to play though. Dawn in some hot water and a pump sprayer, and that works very well on the Japanese beetles. It works very well on a lot of things. Let's head up here. Last update here. Look at this kale. We're gonna be making that sausage kale soup. I think I did a video on that last fall, and this will keep producing all year, believe it or not. Once you cut it down, that's ready to go. Got to get in here and weed this. This is just a mess, and it's been so wet because we've been having these late afternoon thunderstorms while I'm at work, and then I come home and everything's too wet to rototill. But you can see the kale is doing very well, and I put these stakes here because the broccoli was blowing over because the leaves are like a giant fan and the wind just pushes them over. But now it seems like the roots have steadied themselves so that they're doing okay. So that's today's update. Don't you get... All right, so that's the update for today. The only last thing I have to mention is the garlic is ready. You can see those tops are brown. They were probably starting to get ready last week, but they're done. We've eaten all the scapes. Some I've frozen. Here's one as an example. This is what happens if you don't pick a garlic scape. This is your seed ball, and that's obviously that's not going to be a very good bulb because it's been putting its energy into making seeds. But you know, I usually chop them up, and we'll add them to green beans, saute them with mushrooms and scapes. They're fantastic. If you grow garlic, long necks, or hard necks, you'll be able to get these delicious, mild tasting scapes, which they freeze very well too. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and if you ring the bell, then you'll be notified of my weekly updates. And we've got some other work that we have to do too. The wheel horse is leaking some oil, so we're gonna need to do some work there. All right, we'll see everybody in the next video.